say that right now.
Yo, is he not blushing? Well, you can tell by his tone of voice. Don't say that right now. When suspects tempted cops and succeeded.
I'm gonna get a ticket.
How do you think that you're gonna get a ticket?
I'm gonna show my ticket.
These are the epic.
If I was to be a cop, that would work on me. I just know some of the cops hated when that body cam DLC dropped, knowing that they have to record everything. I just know cops before body cams were dirty as hell.
Moments when cops struggle to keep their composure, especially when faced with a pretty suspect. Start with our first cop. Brian Dealey faced charges after abusing his position to flirt with and manipulate attractive women during
Yeah, you can just tell by his face he's one of those.
traffic stops, even going so far as to take one of them home. On August 9th, 2013, Officer Brian Dealey initiated a traffic stop involving two attractive women.
Trying to get a nice white guy to take me home. Just take her home and handcuff her and just do it.
That was just that like orange carpet last week, so. So I would have saw you. You probably wouldn't have
a nice white guy.
You probably wouldn't have had to call your
to
cousin.
take me home, and I'm wearing a little dress. I'm dressed like a hooker.
See, this is why I can never be a cop, bro. Let a 10 out of 10 woman talk to me on some shit like, I just crossed the stop sign. Is it that deep? I'll let you take me. Yo, bro, I'm folding. I ain't see anything. Matter of fact, I'm blocking out my body cam like these.
What?
Call your
to
cousin.
take me home, and I'm wearing a little dress. I'm dressed like a hooker. What more do I have to do?
Throughout the encounter, he crossed professional boundaries by making inappropriate comments and jokes. At one point, he openly flirted with the female driver.
I don't know what you want me to do, but I'm just telling you that I do not want to get in trouble for you being looking like that. I can't get in trouble for looking like that.
I don't know, I can't really see.
I'm not indecent. Tell her to get. Can you please tell her to get out of the car? Step out of the car. I'll step out of the car. Tell her to step out of the car. We'll play this game. Watch. Am I gonna get arrested for this?
For what?
Step out of the car. You are a nice white guy. Can you please show me your dick? Please tell me to get back in the car.
I'll get you out here in a second.
Oh my God, I am so sorry, officer. I apologize.
We can play that one once I turn the camera off.
Hey, do you have
Why would you say that while the camera's on? Acting like they're not gonna review this footage. Like, you could have easily just acted professional and then turned this car cam off, because this is obviously not an era where they have body cams. He's a rookie, bro.
Do you have one of those cameras in your car? Yes, you just said you got to turn it off before you play that game, and then you just jump to turn it off.
But I do have to get you out, just make sure you
That's
have
fine,
it.
you can go ahead and do it.
And then I'll come back up and we'll play right there.
Can I have my license though?
Yep, after I run it.
Oh, okay.
Make sure you're not wanted at Newark.
What do you want me to do?
Just come on out.
Okay.
Stand out here in front of my car there for me.
That's fine. Hold my drink on the car.
Hold my drink? So you know they're just actively drinking and driving. She's not even hiding it. Yo, I just know he not gonna make her do any sobriety test. He gonna make her ass do a 360. He gonna try to pat her down, try to cop a few. I know how these dudes function, bro.
Hold your dress now. What do you want me to do?
Go ahead and stand right there in front of my car. I just wanted you nothing there.
No, I did drink a couple glasses of wine earlier at dinner. No, that was about 5:30 tonight, though.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't any time.
Go ahead and stand right there for me.
Okay.
What I want you to do is face me. Okay, go ahead and put your feet together. Arms down your side. Go ahead and pull your hair back out of your eyes. You're all right. Just want to make sure I can see into your eyes. Okay. Nope, don't look at the light. Look up here for me. What I want you to do is look at the tip of this pen here with your eyes and with your eyes only, okay? Nope. All right.
Okay.
Go ahead and put your hands up here and hold your chin. That way you can hold your head straight.
Okay.
Are you able to see the tip of the pen here?
Yeah.
Again, follow this with your eyes and with your eyes only. Nope. All right. Go ahead and put your hands up here and hold your chin. That way you can hold your head straight.
Okay.
Are you able to see the tip of the pen here?
Yeah.
After determining that she was not intoxicated, he allowed the driver to leave. However, he then turned his attention to the passenger, who was flirting with him.
When you're not taking your eye quite all the way.
Okay, if they're not intoxicated, does that make it okay then? It's not like he's forcing them, right? No, you know, what if he's just flirting on Dodie and shit like that? Oh, he covering the mic. He's saying some crazy shit. Okay. All right.
You don't know
1 second here.
It's a black car.
1 second here.
The officer detained her and
Okay.
eventually convinced her to go to his home, where inappropriate actions took place. After the body cam video went viral, the FBI launched a deeper investigation into Lee's actions. They discovered that he had manipulated multiple women in similar ways.
Wait, she's intoxicated though, right? Because the way she was sounding, the passenger friend did seem a little intoxicated. So for you to even let your friend leave with an officer, that's a little weird though. I ain't gonna lie.
Often leveraging his authority to make advances. If you think Officer Brian Lee is the only cop a pretty suspect ever tempted and succeeded, meet our next suspect, Officer Sean Sherman, who went
Okay.
viral after appearing in a model skit. On April 27th, 2024, the internet exploded over
A
a
model skit? So is this like OF promo, but the cop is not like an act? Like he's an actual cop?
viral video showing a woman attempting the most ridiculous get-out-of-jail-free move.
I knew you were getting pulled over.
And you're doing this all while actually being recorded on the phone? Like you knew this was gonna reach the internet, but you just didn't care.
Told you were going too fast. Nobody listens to me.
I'm gonna get a ticket.
How do you think that you're going to get a ticket?
I'm gonna show my I'm not
No,
gonna
you're
get
not going to do that.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
Watch me. Just watch.
Good evening, ma'am. I'm Officer Jones, MPD. You know why I pulled you over?
No.
All right, well, I got you going 65 and I'm 45 back there, okay? You have your license or registration on you?
I actually don't have it in this car, but what if I show you these?
Yo,
It's 2024. I can see it.
yo, when the body cam footage dropping, bro? Wait, this is not an OF promo? Real shit though. There's no way your ass knew that they was recording you when you still acted like this. And what is this response? Are you trying to bargain for more?
Internet anytime.
Oh,
Like, ma'am, can you please cover up? It's 2025. I've seen about a lot of those in my lifetime. You know, you're gonna have to let me hit.
what if you touch them?
Let's try. Yeah, that makes it feel better. All right. I'll let you go with a warning.
Yo, is his ass getting brick?
Next time, slow it down for me, all right? You have a good night.
Thanks.
Yo.
Make
Sure, it's just an fan skit
But is the officer real though? Don't play with me like that. Don't be playing this bullshit in the video if it's not real.
featuring model Jordan Sweat. But the real concern is that Officer Johnson
Is a
wasn't
real
just
one?
pretending. He's actually Officer Sean Sherman of
How much of an idiot do you have to be to do this, bro? Like, I understand it's a skit, but you know you're an actual officer, so you know how bad this looks for your department?
the Metro Nashville Police. As
Oh, wait, how did they even find that out? Yo, elite watcher. Like, did someone, like, understand his voice? Because you don't even see his face throughout this whole thing.
it couldn't get any worse,
His
he
badge?
was actually on duty. Officer Sean lost his badge and was charged with 2 felony misconduct charges.
All for a OF skit. 2 felonies, yo gang. Now you can't even vote anymore.
While this might have been staged, a very similar incident happened in real life. An on-duty officer was caught on body cam kissing a suspect inside a police car. The video shows former Chief Timothy Escola, who was married at the time, cozying up, kissing, snuggling, and caressing the woman, who was a burglary suspect.
Here I am thinking, okay, the women probably did some like cross the red light. Yo, bro, she is a robber. You know damn well she could rob you, right? How down bad do we have to be? And you're like 70. There's no way your meat still functions at that age. And you're doing that?
The footage outraged the small Ohio community, with many calling for his dismissal. The officer was eventually fired. The scandal has sparked violent backlash and renewed criticism of police conduct.
The clip has no audio because the officer switched off the mic, but he forgot to turn off the car's dashboard camera. Idiot! I wonder what she's saying to him. Hey there. Hey there, puppy. You like that? You like when I caress you like that? Yeah. Yeah, you caught me burglarizing, but I'm about to burglarize your nuts. Bring them closer. Yeah. Yeah. It's just me and you. Alright? And when we get home, I need you to rest me in bed. Alright? Yeah. You make sure your eyes are on the road before I give you a hickey. Bring that neck over here. Let me go. You know I'm married, right? Shut the fuck up. Bring your cheeks over here. Oh my God. Flips hair. Damn, you're naughty. Can't believe you're an officer on duty and you're doing this. And you turn off the mic too. I'm about to do crazy things to you when you get home. All right? Now bring your ass over here. What is that cologne? Chanel? Oh, you want to get to the back seat? But isn't that where you put criminals? I'm not gonna lie, I like the cushion over here. Oh, you want to kiss more?
An on-duty officer was caught with a beautiful suspect in the back seat. On August 14th, 2023, Officer Anthony Hare of the San Diego...
That's my city! Can we stop with the fake names? Because I clearly don't see none. This head shape is definitely peculiar, bro. You see, I feel like certain people choose their jobs, like, because they know they could get action. And I feel like this is one of those things.
The police department responded to a call to assist other officers in arresting several individuals suspected of car theft. After the arrests, Officer Anthony was assigned to transport a female suspect to the Las Colinas Women's Detention Center. However, halfway through the trip, the officer decided to have a quick one with the female suspect.
Quick what? Like, makeout session, right? Like, hey, you don't gotta worry, I'm gonna free you out of your... Right? Because if his ass is trying to get some action while there are officers right next to him, yo gang, you need to get some genuine help. Seriously. Wait, hold on. When you say knee, like, what do you mean? Like, double hand going crazy on it? Or like, get down on the ground? I'm telling you, bro. Y'all think I'm exaggerating, but he's practicing what he wants to say in the car.
Why are you guys tripping on me?
Hey, just listen to him.
Put your hands behind your back. There you go. Stay like that. Why are you guys tripping like that? I can't come out of instruction.
Listen to him.
I can't come out of the... Put your hands behind your back. Hey, with the light is on my fucking face, man. Put your hands behind your back. Oh, please. Do not move. Just like that. Do not move. Bend your knees.
Yo, imagine if that was his girl. Because obviously I can tell I think it's a guy and a girl. Yo, let me find out that I lost my girl to a cop. Oh my goodness. Especially I'm probably going to get time and go to prison while my girl getting clapped by an officer that arrested me. Nah. At that point, you got to crash out.
See this one right here?
You got that going? No weapons or anything on you?
Alright. You're gonna come with me to my car?
Judging by the way he said that, yeah, I could tell his ass is excited, bro.
Let's go.
Oh, he said it. You heard him when he said it.
Oh, let's go.
About asking me.
Yeah. This way. Walk across the street.
He said he was gonna ask me. What's up? Why are you the only mean one right here?
I'm not mean.
Bro, you're the only dick right
No,
here.
we can
Honestly,
talk more once we get into the car, okay? I got your...
Sorry for calling that, but...
I got your... Not your duff.
I can see why he forward. Yo, she sounds sexy. Don't be doing this, bro. If you're an officer, you gotta uphold the law, bro. This is ridiculous.
Bag with a drawstring bag and all of that. Your makeup.
Not really, kid. You're doing your job. I understand. You're doing your job. But why don't you hate it like that? I just want...
Go, step inside.
Go. Hold on.
Put your feet inside. Perfect. Just a little bit more. I don't want to pinch your skin. Alright.
On the way to the station, the female suspect started flirting with Officer Anthony Hare, asking about his personal life. Instead of staying professional, Officer Hare played along.
I'm folding. You see, at least I know my limits, bro. I know my capabilities. I know my strong suits, my weaknesses. That's all you gotta say.
Why are you asking that? What do you mean? I'm cool to you.
Not bad. What is it gonna hurt me? That's what I said. If I were in this, she was like,
Head south on Denver Street. Claremont Drive. Then turn right on Claremont Drive.
The officer Anthony Hare drove the female suspect to the headquarters in Santee.
I'm not too sure. I'll tell you later.
Why don't they have GPS like somewhere in the cop car? Why is he using his phone? Like all these taxpayer dollars and y'all ain't got a GPS equipped in the car?
Once in a while. Whatever. Hold on, it's a turn.
Yo, gang, you're going off route. I'm seeing the blue line on your shit, bruh. I see what you doing.
That's good.
What's gonna happen? He's playing music? The hell? Cops be playing music?
It's very loud. I can't hear you. Oh, I can't because of all the wind.
Then close the wind, bro. I'm trying to hear her, bro. This is mad entertaining. I don't want to hear you.
It's all good. Yeah, don't worry.
He's probably letting the wind breeze so he doesn't have to hear her because he knows she's probably saying some D1 freak shit right now. He ain't trying to get tempted. I know what he's doing.
Yeah, I remember. Of course. Yeah. Well, you're not. What's the name? Wait.
Imagine that dude seeing this body cam footage, seeing his girl just say that. Oh my goodness. Yo, let me get arrested with my girl and she say we not even in a relationship and I'm over here going to jail for you? Nah, bro.
Oh no, so everything has to be yeah. It's not lost or anything, you just have to go pick it up after. Yeah. Wait, hold on. I'll tell you after, hold on. A little bit.
I'm tripping or this video is edging us like shit. I'm trying to get straight to the action though.
Well, I can't hear you now.
Yo, I'm turning off the body cam. I'm going ballistics. What? Oh, I cannot be a police officer, nigga.
Well, I can't hear you now. Don't say that right now.
Look at that. He getting a look. You can tell by the change of his voice. Don't say that right now. Yo, bro, I know his ass a little break.
I said don't say that right now because
Yo, is he not blushing? Well, you can tell by his tone of voice. Don't say that right now.
everything's being recorded right now. What's going on?
Yo, where's the other angle? Yo, body cam wife do not record this small of an angle.
After Officer Hare asked what was going on in the back seat, he made the suspicious decision to turn off his body cam. What he didn't realize, though, was that the police cruiser's GPS was still running, tracking him as he slowed down, turned onto a quiet residential street, and eventually came to a stop.
You idiot! Why don't you just take the same route and just... Matter of fact, no, I'm not trying to promote this. Don't do this. This is degenerate as hell. Come on, bro. If anything, if I were you, I would probably like just try to get her number, and then when she gets out, I don't know, on some offline duty shit. There's no way you were that down bad. I just want to see how he looks when he gets caught. Are they going to be like butt ass naked?
An hour later, a supervisor arrived and unlocked the back door, revealing Officer Hare alone with the female suspect. The supervisor turned off his body cam. He didn't want Officer Hare to incriminate himself.
That back window steamy as hell, my boy. He couldn't even see y'all from the back. He had to open up the door. That's tough.
All right, sir, step out of the vehicle for me. 114 yellow. What code for? Everything just went wrong. Okay, hold on. Let me turn my camera off. She's code 4? She's code 4. Okay. Yeah, let me turn this off real quick.
30 minutes later, Officer Hare returned to the scene with the female suspect and unlocked the back door to the station.
Do you have anything on you might put some harming, being personal or anything? Just say so.
See, that's the problem with society, bro. Y'all will see a thicked up woman and you think it's okay to just ruin your job, throw away your life just for the sake of this. Man, I don't care if Ruby Rose, I don't care if Lotto, I don't care if Ice Spice was in the back of the cop car telling me they were gonna go crazy for me. I am taking them to the field and I am upholding my task to the truest extent of the law because I am a law-abiding citizen that believes you should be doing your job.
Later? Oh.
Give me the gloves.
That's good.
Sorry. How I can switch week. I'm gonna check shoes. You wanna do that there? When she case over shoes levels.
I can do the shoes later.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do the shoes later.
I know you can't.
Okay, it's 15:43 hours at Northern Division. Okay, you mind just showing us?
How you do it? So I was like this, and then you want me to see how she was laying down, or
How you ended up inside?
so like yeah, so she was laying down, her face was over there. And then I was just like kind of right here. I was like, hey, well, at first I was like, hey, wake up. I was like, hey, you okay?
You mean to tell me you went off track in a private road, got all the way in the back to tell her, hey, how are you? When they got you in 4K HD evidence of her saying that she wants to smash.
She did like, so her head was facing towards that way. And then so this is when I was shaking her. And then this is when I went in. But then I don't know if I had my hand like this. And then something like that happened. Kicked it with my foot like that, and then I was in, and then I was waking her up like this. I was like this, waking her up, while I was waking her up.
Yeah. And then while you were waking her up, you just so conveniently turned off your body cam, huh?
I hear the door click behind me.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, so yeah, I was like this. And then when I found out the door was clicked behind me, I positioned myself like this. And I already knew that there was no door handle, but I was just like frantic. I was like, I can't get out of here.
Holy cap! Yeah, I was cooped up with a bad bitch. She was thick. She was touching herself. She said she wanted to smash. But I'm over here in the back. I'm trying to keep her up. I don't even know how to work my own car anymore. I was really just trying to get out. You had time. This is daytime. You couldn't have come up with a more strategic lie.
Okay.
And then that's when she was able to sit up here. And then I told her, you can stay there, blah, blah, blah. And then I was just like hunkered down like this on my side.
So let me go to the other side, then you climb back in.
Yeah.
Wait, do y'all think he got caught because he was genuinely stuck in there? Oh, you gotta be an idiot. I think he did get stuck in there, and that's why he had to call somebody.
No, what did he say? Something like, he said, "Oh, are you single? Or are you with your boyfriend right there, or something like that?" Like, I don't know. I took it like, I don't know how to take it.
So he asked you if you were single?
Yeah, I know something. I don't remember how to take it. Kind of like laughed it off. I was just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I was just confused. How I should answer that. I don't remember what words he was saying. I don't remember what we were talking about. I swear I don't remember what we were saying.
Oh, so she was drunk. Yo, bro, you're a weirdo, bro.
And but I do remember, like, him, like I think he might have used his excuse just to come into the back, because he says he used his excuse to come to the back. I mean, it would have to happen that way, because I don't know why he's like, so that he thought that I wasn't breathing right or something, because I was laying down, and he said he came to the back. So he was telling the officer after, and I think he might have used like an excuse to get back there with me. But he didn't want to say, I mean, obviously he knows he didn't want to say anything that would get him in trouble. And so he opens the back door. He gets out, opens the back door, and then, like, he says that the door's shut on him. And I don't know. I think...
Stupid. So he probably could have escaped. Thank God he didn't. I definitely think he deserves to get caught.
It was just stupid.
You said you believed he used that as an excuse to get into the back seat. What do you believe was the reason why he was getting in the back seat?
I mean, it kind of is like only like it can only be like one other thing. Like, why else would anybody do that? You know. And I don't know if he was scared. I think he was scared, and I remember him.
When you say he knew he
closed the door behind him on accident.
Okay.
And then I was like, oh my god. So I remember I was like, what the f? Like, and he started panicking. He started panicking, and he was like, I don't know, he was scared. He was like tripping out. And then he called one of his friends, or he called somebody, I don't know, another officer, and they came to open the door for him. And then and then we went to the hospital afterwards, because when I got to the hospital, they said they sent me to the hospital, and that was it.
So did he make any sexual positions at that tribe at all? Again, this is the one where you're going to.
Yeah,
no.
Did you make any comments or sexual propositions to him during that transport?
No. Was it? I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay, so either she's drunk, she doesn't remember anything, or she's just lying to protect him.
So I don't. I'm just not like me to do that.
Okay.
Do you remember engaging into conversations where sexual, or some might think there was sexual?
I mean, don't they have 4K evidence of her, like, pleasuring herself?
During that drive? What's that?
What does that mean?
Like if you and him had a conversation and comments were made that someone might interpret like, well, what were they talking about? Was it?
Oh,
or, no. Is anything that someone might think about comments or sexual. Okay. Comments or sexual stuff like that.
Yeah, he's cooked.
Okay.
Officer Anthony insisted nothing had happened.
I'm also thinking like he really risked his whole job to do that. Locked himself in the back and he ain't even get no buns. Oh my goodness. I'm glad he did it because I'm assuming she was really intoxicated. Other than that, man, idiot.
And the female suspect backed his claim, but no one believed them. A month later, he resigned. Detectives, however, found bodily fluids on Anthony's belt, and his body camera recorded moaning from the back seat.
So he knew that he was stuck in there, so he went out with a big bang. Wow. I'm surprised that the suspect is not snitching on his ass. No, you don't owe him no loyalty. He was arresting your ass.
An internal investigation revealed he had violated at least 7 department policies.
And if I'm her, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm suing the department, gang. I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, he took advantage of me, gang. He was supposed to uphold the law, arrest me properly, but look what he did. And then you gonna get bread. Yo, people are not breadwinners, bro.
Meanwhile, Officer Hare was allegedly invited by the suspect. If you think Anthony Hare is bad, wait until you hear about an officer who was caught kissing a suspect while on duty after he was involved in an accident.
You know how fine you gotta be as a man? Is that Triple H? Oh, I'd kiss him too, yeah. I can't even blame her.
On January 1st, 2021, Officer Shutterly responded to a car crash in Gainesville, Florida.
I could just imagine you're on the brink of losing your life and then the officer wants to give you a kiss. That gotta be one of the most confusing things.
Involving 2 vehicles. One of the drivers turned out to be Mr. Barrick, a drunk man who also happened to be her ex-boyfriend. Things took a shocking turn when Officer Shutterly treated the other driver unfairly simply because they had hit her former lover. Even more outrageous, she kissed Mr. Barrick right there at the scene.
Oh, hell nah! Imagine somebody doing you dirty, knowing it's their fault, and the cop knows them? Nah, bruh. That gotta be one of the worst predicaments ever. And her ass could easily lie and be like, nah, I've seen it happen.
In the middle of her investigation.
Do what we gotta do before I can go, man.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. Trying to get it.
Wait, is her boyfriend the black guy?
Okay. And you are Silver Car?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you want to go back over there, I'll come get your info in just a second.
Alright, thanks.
So,
Yeah, reached out for my lighter, slammed into his ass.
Cool.
No, not really.
Not really.
He admitted guilt! Dude, this audio is better than the Rode mics I be using. It's better than the mic I'm currently talking in. There's no way. Oh, this man got the home field advantage.
Yeah.
You didn't want to do an information
So he
exchange?
does. Now I found it.
Okay. Well. That sucks.
Is he whispering or is he like doing something else? I don't know.
Police Neil's off. You can come give you a ride. Do you want me to let him know you found the insurance? Well, maybe you should not do that then. So, you want me to let him know you found your insurance, see if he wants to do an information exchange?
Christ. That's fine.
Okay. So, he mentioned you guys had talked about exchanging information, but he hadn't had his insurance pulled up. We have a couple options with this. It's really cut and dry. One, do you mind giving me like a couple feet? One, because I like personal space, and two, because cigarette smoke, it tears me up a little bit. Give me just, like I said, it'll probably take me about 15-20 minutes, and then I'll get that done for you, okay? Sorry, Birdie, he wants the record. You got your driver's license?
Absolutely.
I'm guessing the car's registered to you?
Yep. Cool.
Okay, so officers can't kiss their partners. Is anything illegal happening right now? It's looking like everyone's being cooperative, so I don't think there's any issue with this, right?
Thank you. You know I don't need that. Should hypothetically auto-populate. Give me a second, because I'm going to call Priester and see if he needs me to do anything special since it's one of us.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Hey, this crash, Birdie, ASO come work it? Okay. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've worked a crash with one of us in it, so... No, he's not on duty. He's in his POV.
Wait, is her ex-lover an officer as well?
Are they still in it or no?
Yeah, he's still in it.
Is he really?
So, Birdie, you giving me some indicators?
Oh.
Listen.
Shit, woman.
Listen. Valdez is coming out just to... I'm not going to lie to you about it.
She's on her way?
Yeah, she's on her way. Because I'm not really comfortable with this whole thing at all. But I'm not going to lie to you about it.
Oh, no. I don't mean to put you in that Yep.
Yeah. So, from now on, you know how it goes. You can't consume anything, okay? Because right now, you're being detained.
Wait, what?
I'm holding on to you because I have a supervisor coming to see if I need to do a full-fledged DUI investigation or not.
Are you on?
Yes. Yes, I am. And I'm going to remain on
Fair enough.
because integrity.
The female officer tells Scott...
Oh, integrity. I'm not gonna come close to you. Integrity. Who are you playing? Who are you lying to?
Barrick he's showing signs of intoxication and decides to detain him while they wait for her supervisor. Barrick, calm but curious, asks if her body camera is on. After several tense minutes, Officer Shutterly's supervisor finally arrives.
And you still gonna make out with him?
You'd think she'd step in and handle things professionally, but instead, she does the complete opposite.
Okay, I think they're with him. Okay.
Shitty spot. What? Pretty sure that's the people I ran into, and they will still be sitting in their car.
Is she kissing him sideways?
Maybe they're getting a ride. That was what I was hoping for. You know what I mean? Yeah. I know. I'm sorry. Here's what we got, buddy. This is a game plan for right now.
Weak ass kiss, nigga. I'm trying to hear that. I'm trying to hear them lips smooching. You ain't doing none, bruh. You deserve to get more jail time for that shit, bruh. Were you crying? Why was she comforting you like that?
I know you did. And you should. I would never ask you to.
You're gonna ride with me. No. Give me a second.
Better kiss. See, that's what I came here for.
When they went to the police station, the supervisor conducted a breathalyzer test on Corporal Scott Barrick, which showed a high blood alcohol content.
So he is an officer.
As a result, Corporal Scott was arrested and charged with DUI, and he had to pay a $2,000 fine.
And her?
When news of the incident went viral, all 3 officers were fired.
Was that not a little OD? I mean, it's just a kiss. I mean, yeah, it is unprofessional, but, you know, fired? Hey, man, to each their own. Anyways, YouTube, those are when suspects tempted cops and succeeded. What do y'all think y'all would have done in this situation? Which situation was the worst? Let me know in the comments, man. Make sure you guys subscribe, join us on Twitch, all that good stuff, man. Road to 900K. Likes are for life. Love y'all. Stay safe and peace.